Well, hey, 2nd District, State Representative Andrew Barkis, and how about another Barkis Breakdown to let you know what's going on here under the dome in Olympia. So we're into week 4 getting ready to start, and I'm coming to you this morning from hearing room B. And as you can tell, it's kind of quiet. I snuck in this morning because there's little areas in the Capitol where you can find a place to kind of get a little bit of work done without anybody finding you. But in about another half hour, this place will be live because all the committees start happening. So this is typically where I'm at in the afternoon for transportation. And as ranking member on transportation, it has been super busy. We're into the middle of hearing a lot of the policy bills now and lots of briefings about ferry boats and our train systems and all sorts of different things. And I tell you, that committee alone is going to have a ton of policy and some big decisions that we're going to have to make. And from our perspective, again, we're looking at more solutions and different ways that we can approach the big asks that are happening right now. In transportation budget, we're looking at funding the ferry boats, building some new ferry boats, a big transportation package coming out of the Senate, which has all sorts of new revenue in it for big projects. But in the House, we're really looking at what can we do within the context of what revenues we already have, and how do we do it with better priorities and better accountability. And about the accountability, I tell you, working on the budget has been eye-opening, looking into all the different elements and things that we could do better and with more accountability to be better stewards of the tax dollars that you and I are paying. So that's really important. But anyway, tomorrow is going to be a big day. All of my eviction prevention bills are going to be heard in the hearing room across the way. It should be interesting. They're going to be running every single one of the landlord bills. I think there's like 8 or 9 going to be heard that day. So we're hoping a lot of people will be coming down here and showing their interest and concerns about some of the bad policy and supporting some of the good policy that we're putting forth. And speaking of that, man, I gotta say it again. We saw some of the most amazing activism up here last week when we had the hairdressers and stylists and cosmetologists come down and sign in and let their voices be heard on more bad policy. And I've already talked a lot about that, but it was just impressive to see. And I'm hoping that we're going to see that with landlords and property owners coming in tomorrow to be able to talk about what it means to have the impact of these bills on their small businesses. And we're going to see a lot more. I've been talking about a lot of the bills that we're just starting to see coming into committee now, and it's going to have impact. So let your voice be heard. Come down here, sign in, testify, send a letter in, call your representative. We've been getting literally hundreds of calls and thousands of emails already. The highest volume that I've ever seen in my short time here as a state representative. So I'm going to continue to work. I'm going to snag a few more minutes here in the quiet to get done with a few things as I get ready to start another really busy week as a state representative, representing the beautiful 2nd District. And as I always say, if you want to reach out to my office, please do call me. You can talk to Kendra. We're still booking appointments. I appreciate your patience as we're really booking weeks out because it has been just an incredible volume of people. But don't hesitate to send me an email or write me a letter. I mean, we've been getting all sorts of stuff because we look at everything and we take into consideration what you're telling us about the things we need to be aware of here in Olympia. So, as I always say, it's an honor and privilege to serve you, the people of the 2nd District, and I look forward to talking to you again on another Barkis Breakdown real soon. Have a great one.